we've got this request a bunch on how we connect our inner frame rails on our cage kits back to the K-members on a Fox body. So while everyone's sitting down eating lunch, I figured I'd kind of go over it and show you guys how it's done. It's not as easily seen in pictures on how it's done, so I thought I would take a video and kind of get a couple different angles of how we do it. So I'll kind of show you the top-down view or front view, and then we'll go back in Zach's car, and then I'll show you, because this one's really easy to see right now because there's no tin kind of where we're gonna look. Get you down here. So this is how we have the front section connected. Hopefully you guys can see that. That is actually the K-member, so it's connected right back to the K-member. Obviously this wouldn't work if you had like down and back headers. It'd be pretty tough to get them snaked past that. As you guys can see, it takes up a little room. I mean, I think it would be doable if you had a custom set, but it'd still be tight. So go in the car now and kind of show you guys what we got going on. Obviously, if you had the double frame rail or frame rail section there, the inner frame rail on a strut style front end, that bar would actually go all the way to the front bumper. It'd be pretty far up there, and actually you'd mount your front end off of that. So what we do on stock suspension front end Fox bodies is, obviously this has a Racecraft K-member, it's uncoated, and that's how we order it. And then all we do is we plate this bottom section. I don't have a bare Racecraft K-member here that I could show you, but it's just that plate on that side right there. We just add that little bit of plate, and then it sits. It just sits there, then the bar sits on top of it. So we just make that's a full 90 that gets trimmed down, and then we put 4-bolt flanges here so the entire K-member can get dropped out. It's able to, stay rigid as one piece all the way around, but you're able to take the K-member out still. So, and then on the front where we connect the frame rails, we have marked this a little bit differently. We kind of grafted into where the frame rail comes back, and then we just tie it into the tube. So those are our two most requested questions, I think. We get phone calls on them, so thought we would go over that and show you guys how it's done. It makes it easy. You can just leave these flat and uncut. They stretch out to probably about here, uncut. You can trim them back if needed and just cap them or just leave them. There's no rules on that, but we always we're trying to think of a way to kind of end those and make it look clean and make the whole front end really tied together. That way you have a really rigid front end, and just keeps it nice and tidy up there. So that's kind of the gist of it. Probably include some pictures on the post, or I think I might do a blog post on this so you guys can see a little bit more pictures if you didn't catch anything in the video. So stay tuned.